This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with AstroInsight for the week of April 24th, 2017. How are you doing with that Mercury retrograde? That question comes to the fore as the week starts. Putting some kind of structure or form on everything it's occasioning is a big issue, and you might find it easy to finally stabilize or clean up or ground a few situations that have been stirred up by all of this. Likely the retrograde has already pointed out a few issues, situations, matters that you definitely could be dealing with more responsibly, more proactively. So possibly a few no's or complications or limitations will pop up to push you further down that route. But remember, the same energy carries the very high potential of streamlining some things or tying them down, wrangling them in some way, okay? Mercury retrograde wrangling energy on high beginning of the week. You may feel that you deserve a reward, a pat on the head, and the new moon in Taurus will certainly give you every justification for pursuing that. It's on Wednesday, on the 26th. And it carries a very strong message of paying attention to your physical means of support, your physical resources, your physical experience of life on this plane, in this body. This one could have a slightly sacred, holy overtone to it, or maybe just a bit of a pity party that then leads you into the aforementioned justifying enjoying being in a body. We had a lot of opportunities in March and the first part of April to reacquaint ourselves with what we value, what's important to us, what our hearts want, what we think we're worth, our attitudes about money and love. And we've also had an opportunity to come to grips with a bit being human, to allow ourselves to simply be human, to make it okay, to have foibles and flaws, to treat ourselves with a level of compassion that we easily show other people and so often are stingy with regard to ourselves. So there very well could be a, oh boy, let's go for it, bit of self-indulgence growing out of this new moon, and so what? There's still a bit of a governor on it. You can't go too far overboard. Venus is still in a harsh relationship with Saturn, the guy with the Puritan work ethic who's kind of staring over your shoulder every single time you open the refrigerator door. Or take it easy and watch TV, or even just leave work early and go hang out with some friends. And let him. It's been a trying year, so why not look at the physical circumstances of your life, enjoy what is good and right about them, and look for ways to increase what makes you happy to be alive. Here, now, physically. And going after that with a vengeance is going to be all the easier when Venus re-enters the sign of Aries on the 28th, Friday. So that's her going back into huntress mode, the feminine not just sitting around waiting for someone to wait on her hand and foot and bring her grapes and bonbons, but jumping after what she wants without apology. And this happens the same day that the two rulers of our mind have a meeting. Mercury, the ruler of communication and getting around, who is currently operating in a retrograde motion, remember, has a conjunction with Uranus, the great awakener, the cosmic rebel, currently in Molotov cocktail lobbing mode, the great liberator, the proponent of alternate viewpoints. Massive epiphanies. It's going to be a rain of lightning. Maybe you'll see different ways of going about things. Maybe you will have your mind break free of some limiting idea. Maybe you'll get massive clarity about some old business that has popped its head back up for you. Maybe, just maybe, there could be incredible widespread technological breakdown. Anyone had any of that? Leading to wildly different ideas for what to do about it. Ideas that occur to you because your previous way of viewing the situation has been blown up. And if that sounds like goodbye to being stuck, well, very well might be. And possibly more justification for milk and cookie time. Or maybe wine and chocolates. Or maybe sharing them. A homing thought of the week. My body is a temple and a playground. The song of the week, Food, Glorious Food from Oliver. And the image of the week is a runner getting into place for a race. Squatting. Hands on the ground. Feet in starting position. Pushing down firmly on the ground, the gun going off, and then pushing off the ground and running like crazy. You'll find more information about all of this in my forecast for the Taurus new moon, which is up under AstroInsight at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can also sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. Talk to you next week.